The APCO Bassmaster Elite at Santee Cooper Lakes is sponsored by Humminbird, Mercury, Minn Kota, Nitro Boats, Power Pole, Skeeter Boats, Yamaha, Rapala, Bass Pro Shops, Progressive Insurance, Dakota Lithium, and by Toyota. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stage, Dave Mercer.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. How's everyone doing here in sunny South Carolina? So happy to be here for the second week in a row, and this is my second favorite day of the week. It is semifinal Saturday. The only day better than this is Championship Sunday, and that's what this weigh-in is all about. We have 50 anglers left in this tournament. We started with 104, but after today, we will cut it down to our top 10. Make sure you stick around till the very end of the weigh-in, because we will bring out our top 10 and find out who's going to battle it out for the fourth Elite Series title of 2023 and $100,000. We have a lot of great fishing we've seen this week on Bass Live. Who's been watching on Bass Live, ladies and gentlemen? Let's hear it for Bass Live viewers. Every single Saturday and Sunday of Elite Series competition, you can watch the Bassmaster Elite Series on FS1, kicking off at 8 a.m. every single week. We thank you for doing that. Also, of course, on Bassmaster.com. I want to welcome all our viewers watching online right now all around the world, and you guys are going to show them that this is a great part of the world to come and have a good time, right? All right, I need you to make lots and lots of noise as we introduce our anglers. But before we introduce our anglers, I need to bring out our weighmaster, our tournament director. Get loud for LT, Lisa Talmadge. Lisa, we got a bunch of anglers backstage ready to weigh in. I'll let you set up the scale, and here is the deal. We're going to whittle this field down to our top 10. You guys know the deal. We've been here many times before. You saw Drew Cook become our champion here last year, and guess what? According to Bass Track, he is in the mix here again this week and may just go back-to-back, a very rare thing on the Bassmaster Elite Series. But you see me spin this towel. Whenever you see this towel spinning, I need you to get real, real loud. So let's try it one time. 1, 2, 3. I think that's, I like the air horn. Big news here today, ladies and gentlemen. The Elite Series always growing, and happy to announce that Dakota Lithium is now our sponsor for the Rookie of the Year race, ladies and gentlemen. Let's hear it for Dakota Lithium. All right, this is semifinal Saturday. This is the AVCO Bassmaster Elite at Santee Cooper Lakes. Are you ready? Let's get ready to win! Our very first angler from Alabama, a Bassmaster Classic qualifier, Stone Cold Kyle Welcher. Having a great season and in the mix in our Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year race. Had 35 pounds, 9 ounces, 4 fish today. 6'10", gives him 42 pounds, 3 ounces. You move into fourth place. Not going to be part of Championship Sunday, but man, you're having an incredible season, and you're in the mix with Angler of the Year. And the best news is we're heading to your home state next.
Yeah, and I am looking forward to it. I didn't do myself any favors when you're on the Santee Cooper Lakes and you weigh in 6 pounds. It's not really the day you want. Super disappointing, but I am glad that we are going to go back to some semi-familiar territory. So I'm going to right the ship and then hopefully string it together for 3 days on Lay Lake.
Last season, and I don't want to bring up a tough season but it was literally the only time we've seen you have tough events in Elite Series competition. I mean, you've had an incredible career, but last season, off of that second place finish at the Classic, did that hurt the rest of your season? Because, I mean, we can talk about it now because things are a lot better this season.
So, actually, my worst 2 last year were before the Classic. And it just seems like sometimes no matter how hard you work, what you try to do, things just don't work out. And every single time that I've went through one of those bad streaks, no matter if it was playing poker or doing whatever, whenever I get through it, you always have a higher high than you've ever had before. So I went through a valley last year, and we're hoping that this year just keeps climbing. So every time I've ever struggled, I've came out really good after it.
I'm loving watching the climb. Look forward to seeing you at Lay Lake, our next tournament. Let's bring an Elite Series champion from Georgia. Get loud for Micah Frazier. Micah Frazier had 28 pounds and 11 ounces. 2 fish to add to that here today. £28 pounds, 11 ounces as of this morning. 413 gives him 24 pounds even. And, man, this is a tough start to the weigh-in here on Santee Cooper Lakes because this is such a hog farm. I mean, literally every time we come here, giant fish.
Yeah, it really is full of big ones, but it's amazing how tough it can be, you know, right after the spawn. And they just get in a bad mood and get out there and suspend, and it's hard to find them. But I'm thankful for a decent tournament, and my luck just finally ran out today. Really felt pretty fortunate to even make the cut this week. So off for a week, and we head to Lay Lake.
Well, good news is you're with your family, so enjoy a little downtime before we head to the next one. Let's bring out a 2-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier from Del Rio, Texas, Ray Hanselman Jr. Had 34 pounds and 7 ounces as of this morning. 5 fish to add to that here today. Needs 15.8 to take the lead. 4 pounds, 5 ounces to get in the cut currently. 14.6 moves into second place with 48 pounds, 13 ounces. 1 pound, 2 ounces short of the overall lead. Skeeter Yamaha Pro Ray Hanselman going to leave town here, whatever way it works out, but you're going to leave town with a good payday, and Saturday is always the goal.
Yeah, this is, I always want to fish Sunday too, but I didn't have a whole lot. I had one group of trees and had some grass down in the bottom of South Lake, and this morning I ran down there and caught a limit in the grass, and then came back to the trees and caught one. So I'm glad I changed it up a little bit, or else I'd have ridden the struggle bus. You know, I think they broke the world record on pontoon boats on a Saturday just now because they thick out there right now. But we enjoyed it here and hope to come back.
Always great to have you here. Look forward to seeing you at Lay Lake. Enjoy a few days off. Let's bring in a 4-time Bassmaster winner from North Prince George, Virginia, Jacob Peraznik. 38 pounds and 12 ounces. 5 fish here today, looking for 11.3 to take the lead. 11 ounces even to get inside the cut currently, not a problem. 5 fish, 16 pounds, 14 ounces. With 55 pounds and 10 ounces, Jacob Peraznik, a former Dakota Lithium Rookie of the Year, moves into the lead of this tournament. 55 pounds and 10 ounces. And he's leading this tournament right now. Going to weigh this one for Phoenix Boats Big Bass. 7 pounds, 3 ounces, so it takes it over for the day, not for the tournament. But, man, that 7.3 may be enough to slide into Championship Sunday. And, man, one thing we have learned here this week, when you go to an amazing fishery like this that has giant fish in it, and you hit it at a time where it is kind of inconsistent, anything can happen. So I think tomorrow's going to be another one of those. You make the top 10, anyone can win it.
Yeah, absolutely. Anything can happen here on this lake. And, I caught that one this morning. I seen it yesterday afternoon. I fished for it for a little bit, and I never could get to bite. And I'm pretty sure if y'all watch live, it actually whipped my butt this morning. I caught it on a spinning rod on like a 20-pound braid and 20-pound leader on a little drop shot. And it was on the bed. But, it started off good, and then it kind of went downhill. And I thought I had something kind of figured out yesterday. I thought some of them fish were going to trees, and some of the guys are catching them like that. But I had 4 or 5 bites today, and you don't catch little ones doing that, and they were all like weren't even measure. So I don't know. It was just one of those things. But if I do make it, it's going to be fun. I mean, it is what it is. But we'll run that Falcon and Mercury. I mean, that thing's been great all week. It's been pretty choppy out there in the mornings, and it's the best boat I've ever got to fish out of. But I'd like to thank them again for last week for having me at their house and taking care of us. And man, what a great crowd here at Santee. I love coming here. It's like this is where I kind of got started. This is where I won my first ever start back in like 2004, I think, or 3. And it's been a spectacular place then, and it still is now. So, but one thing, if y'all don't understand this is Autism Awareness Week or month. And I'd just like to thank John Cruz. He actually made a bunch of stickers for it. He does it every year. And if you look him up on his Facebook, Instagram, give him a shout out. He's a heck of a dude. Love y'all guys. Hopefully we'll see y'all tomorrow.
Thank you, John Cruz, and all the anglers for supporting such a great cause. All the way from Japan, his second season on the Bassmaster Elite Series, Masayuki Massashita. Had 34 pounds and 12 ounces. 5 fish for Massa here today. 5 fish here today, 11 pounds, 2 ounces. He moves into 5th place with 45 pounds and 14 ounces. Every single one of these anglers deserves to be celebrated, making the top 50 here. Payday on the Bassmaster Elite Series. Massa sitting in 5th place. Tougher day today, but you're going to get a good paycheck.
Yeah, this time a good check get. I'm happy and my wife is happy.
Very happy, very happy. Well, a happy family is very, very good. Congratulations. We look forward to seeing you at the next one. Let's bring out the first Canadian ever to win a Bassmaster Elite Series event from Peterborough, Ontario, Johnston. 35 pounds and 5 ounces yesterday. 4 fish here today. 4 fish for 9.13 puts him in 6th place with 45 pounds, 2 ounces. And Chris, a good tournament, a good payday. And I know yesterday you were talking about how excited you were to get home and take your son turkey hunting. Well, you may have just qualified to do that.
Yeah, I got an early ticket home, but it's all good. This place wasn't very good to me the last couple of years we were here. First year I got in a wreck about 2 minutes from the boat ramp on the way here. And last year I hit a stump, wrecked my boat. So this year I got a paycheck and had some fun and had a chance at some big ones this week. And still, like I said, I had fun, and this is a great crowd. Thanks, everyone, for coming out.
No wrecked equipment this time around.
No, I made it out here in one piece, and I got a paycheck to go home, so it's all good. I'm going to have some beer money.
All right, well, drive safely on your way out of here and keep that streak. He's an 11-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier, an Elite Series champion from Brookville, Indiana, Dollar Bill Owen. 34 pounds and 12 ounces as of this morning. 5 fish to add that here on semifinal Saturday. Needs 5.5 currently to get inside the cut. More to stay there. 10 pounds, 5 ounces in the cut right now in 7th place with 45 pounds and an ounce. Let's hear it for Express Yamaha Pro, Dollar Bill Owen. 45-1 inside the top 10, but Bill, you've been around here long enough. You know that's not going to last, unfortunately. But you got to be happy. I mean, a Saturday appearance, a great payday, and the sun is shining here in South Carolina.
Yeah, it's awesome. You know, after last week, it felt good just to catch some, you know, and I took that Express and Yamaha and ran up there in the woods as far as I could and beat and banged around and just grinded it out. It's not easy to get a bite fishing, and I picked the flipping rod up and, you know, flipped some Strike King plastics around and was able to scratch up enough to get paid. But, you know, anytime, like you said, that you can fish on Saturday, it's always a plus. And for all you out here in the crowd that don't know, every time I fish on Saturday, I pick a kid out of the crowd to get a Bassmaster membership. So I got any kids out here that like to fish? Yeah, right here, bud, with the blue hat on. You, right there. He's going to get a Bassmaster membership. When I get done, come over to the Yamaha booth and see me. You know, when I was his age, all I want to do is stand on this stage right here. And Bassmaster Magazine to help you do that, buddy. But you know what? I just want to thank everybody for coming out. Appreciate y'all coming out. Without y'all being here, this wouldn't be possible. You know, I'm going to load her up, head home. I got a date with a turkey. I'm going to throw some mossy oak on and some old Tom tactical gear from Drake and go see if we can't get it done.
Good luck turkey hunting. We'll see you in just a week's time. What a season he is having. He is the only Australian ever to win an Elite Series event. Fear my heart, Carl Jacobson. 34 pounds and 14 ounces. He is in the mix in our Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year points. Today, 3 pounds, 8 ounces for just 2 fish. But you, being the incredible angler and marketer you are, you've distracted the audience with your incredibly beautiful daughter.
I was going to put her in the weigh bag. I needed her weight in there. Yeah, if you're going to have a tough day, you may as well have it on a Saturday. You know, it's how fishing goes. You know, I had a little area to myself, and I got to say, huge thank to Gussie. He got me in the right area this week, and I was able to get another cut for the year. But I showed up this morning, there was some locals in there, and they were double hooked up when I got there, and it made for a pretty frustrating day. Lost a 5-pounder, and that's how the day goes. But you got to be grateful in when you catch them and grateful in defeat. And, you know, we're having a phenomenal year. And just so appreciative to be a dad and look after this little one, River. She's the she's our whole life. You know, it's the greatest gift I've ever been given to be a dad. And you know, I got to say a huge thank you to my wife Kayla, because she's given me that gift. And yeah, we're going to hit the road and look forward to Lay, and we're just loving life right now.
I think Riva wants the mic.
You're going to be the MC? Who's that? It's Dave. I appreciate the fans here at Santee. Santee Cooper's been an absolute incredible place to me, and I've made 3 cuts here, but you guys, the crowd showing up here, thank you very much. We can't wait to come back.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Carl and Riva Jacobson. A former Bassmaster Open winner. He's a Bassmaster Classic qualifier from Manny, Louisiana, Daryl Gleason. Having a great week here this week. Had 34 pounds and 13 ounces. 5 fish here today. Needs 612 to get inside the cut. Currently 15 pounds, 2 ounces. All the way into second place with 49 pounds and 15 ounces. Get loud for Daryl Gleason. A great finish here this week, and with any luck, it won't be finished, and you'll just sneak into that top 10. We'll find out how that works out. But, man, you got to be happy with how this one worked out.
Yeah, I mean, I can't get a smile off my face always. It's just incredible to be out here with this opportunity, competing against these guys. And this week was not easy. This place is a grind right now. It's grimy, and to get 3 limits here I'm proud of. Just incredibly special, running new water, making things happen. And as you well know, we usually have this talk about bubbles and where I live on bubbles, and that's normally the Saturday cut, but this time being close to the top 10 is special, dude. It's special. And very grateful. I want to say thanks to everyone back home following along with us in Facebook world, and all my sponsors. You guys, I love y'all, especially Trent with Foster Fence. Dude, you changed my life. I'll never forget you. And all you people showing up and showing out at Santee Cooper Lakes this week. Thank y'all so much.
Before you leave, though, I got to talk to you about something you call your big bass ocean ponies. And did I see that there is a contest? Yes. This mythical creature that you have named needs to have a face. Explain to me how this art contest works and how the bass fishing world can literally decide what an ocean pony looks like.
Yeah, so Ocean Pony was born on Toledo Bend on my guide trips and stuff. And then we just started calling great big ones ocean ponies. We wanted something new, and I fish offshore a lot, so it just kind of stuck. And then my hot wife there decided, hey, let's just throw it out to the world and let's put a face to this thing. So you can cruise over to our Facebook page, Daryl Gleason Fishing, check it out, get in. We're going to pay a little cash to whoever comes up with the best design, and I would love if it's someone under the age of 18 years old. It's cool. I'm talking, I want like half pony, half bass, and like badass. That's what I want.
Okay, yeah. Perfect description. Enter that contest, children. Let's bring out an Elite Series rookie from California, Bryant Smith. Had a big day 1. Said he didn't know what he's going to do in day 2, but he seems to have figured him out a little bit here today. Looking for 19-2, 18 pounds even. He's inside the cut in second place with 54 pounds and 9 ounces. Just 1 short of his limit, but man, what a good day. 4 fish here today for 18 pounds even. And last week got so close to that top 10, but let's hope it's enough to keep in there this week.
Oh, that would be awesome. That was definitely the goal, man. Really just fortunate week. You know, started off well and just kind of rode that first bag all the way here. But man, what a crowd. This is awesome. You guys got an amazing lake. I was saying it today. I think I caught more fish over 5 pounds than I did under 5 pounds. I didn't get a lot of bites, but man, this is a big fish factory, and I'd really like to get another chance at it tomorrow.
Love to get you in that top 10. We'll find out here shortly at the end of our weigh-in. Speaking of the top 10, he's looking to make back-to-back top 10s. Last week's champion, 2-time Elite Series champion from Panama City, Florida. Nope. You might win soon, but you did not win last week. We now interrupted this weigh-in to get the computer in shape here. Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you so many things going on. Your Bassmaster Angler of the Year, the Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year, is a race that goes all year long. At the very end, $100,000 to our champion. $1 million gets paid out to so many pros throughout that payback program. So that's why when you throw it the weigh-in, you hear me talking about things like Angler of the Year points. You'll see anglers that come here that don't make it into Sunday, but they're getting valuable points because it's an all-year race for that Angler of the Year championship. But not just that. They're all going with one goal, and that goal is to make it to the Bassmaster Classic. Next year's Bassmaster Classic is going to be back on Grand Lake. We're going to Tulsa, Oklahoma, and they're going to see if they can reclaim their record of the biggest crowd. Who watched this year's Bassmaster Classic? 7 of you. That is awesome. I really appreciate that. I know it's hot out, but it was an amazing classic. We set an all-time record. 164,000 Bassmaster fans came out to that Bassmaster Classic. It was an amazing event. We thank all of you, whether you're watching online right now or you're in this crowd right here. We thank you all because you know what? A lot of people talk about what this sport is. And you know what this sport is? This sport is you guys. Without you guys, these guys are nothing. Let's be honest. We're good to go, so I don't need to stall anymore, ladies and gentlemen. Let's return to our regular scheduled weigh-in. He is last week's champion, a 2-time Elite Series champion from Panama City, Florida, Drew Benton. I was excited to see you out here. 39 pounds and 8 ounces to start today. 2 fish here today. Tougher day today. 5 pounds, 8 ounces inside the cut for now in 10th place. But, it's not going to work out at the end of it. But, man, what a run you've had here in South Carolina. And probably, you always want to win every tournament, but probably not that upset that you finally get a day off.
Yeah, I'm pretty tired, to be honest with you, but I would have loved nothing more than go tomorrow. I just run out of fish. I feel like I burned up the bank looking for them today, and I actually found enough to have a good day today. I just couldn't catch a break. I guess I caught them all last week. When you have a week like that and everything's going your way, you don't know what to think. And then this week, when it got back to normal, I knew what to think. Fishing's fishing, and it was just a tough day on me today. So, but to get that win last week meant a lot. And South Carolina, I love to come here. I love to fish here. I love Santee Cooper Lakes. I hope we get to come back soon.
Well, before you leave, we're going to give you some parting gifts. You had our VMC Monster Bag of the tournament last week, 26 pounds, 7 ounces, a $2,000 bonus there, and a big Happy Gilmore check to put in the back of the Pinto. And we'll see you in a few days.
See y'all, South Carolina. It's been great.
All right, you've seen him just for a brief second. Let's bring him back out. He is an Elite Series rookie, made his 4th cut in a row from Alabama, David Gaston. $36 pounds and 9 ounces. He has made every cut this season, every first cut on the Elite Series. Would love to make his first top 10. Needs 8-7 currently. 15 pounds, 2 ounces, all the way up to 3rd place with 51 pounds and 11 ounces. And what a start to this young Elite Series angler's career. David Gaston with a Hydrilla Gorilla right there. Let's get a weight on that. Needs to be better than 7.3 to take over Phoenix Boats Big Bass. 6 pounds, 15 ounces. Not going to do that, but you're sitting in 3rd place. And see how it all shakes out, but you may have just made your first 10 cut, and man, this Elite Series career is working out pretty good for you. You've made every 50 cuts so far, and as I've said, they've gotten better every single tournament.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to make it this go-around either, but, it was a fun week. I never really could figure out how to get that 5th fish today. I had some bites, had opportunities all week, just didn't make it happen. I'm just happy to be here and to catch some fish, man.
Always great to have you here, and the great thing is we're going to Alabama next, so you got to be looking forward to that.
Yeah, that's right there, about 15 minutes from the house, and so I hope I don't get the home lake curse on it and just get a check. I'll be happy, because that's a pretty tough place that time of year.
I'm looking forward to seeing how it works out for you. Safe travels. He's an 8-time Bassmaster winner, the 2022 Bassmaster Classic champion from Dry Creek, Oklahoma, Jason Christie. Had 34 pounds even at the start of today. 3 fish here today. Tougher day today. Needs 11-1 to get inside the cut. 10 pounds, 15 ounces, puts him in 12th place with 44 pounds and 15 ounces. But get loud, ladies and gentlemen, for Jason Christie. So a tougher day today, but man, yesterday's weight gonna leave you here with a great paycheck and some great Angler of the Year points.
Yeah, the points are most important. I was fishing the bottom lake, and I get down there today, and I was catching them on the top water, and the first few casts, I'm getting grass all over my bait, and I couldn't make any sense of it. Finally, the sun got up, and I realized that literally the water came down 8 inches to maybe a foot, and it just made it tougher. And I think the fish were a little bit skittish, but that's my excuse. Overall, it was a good tournament. I didn't have a great practice. It's been one of those years where things really aren't going my way, losing fish. I lost fish today, and the harder the madder you get, the harder you try, and the harder you try, the worse it gets. So, I'm just trying to stay the course, and I got one goal, and that's to make the Grand Lake Classic, because I don't know what would happen if I wasn't there. But this is a great crowd. This is a great fishery, and I'm sure we're going to be back real soon.
Can't wait to see how this season continues on, and I'm sure we'll be back myself. Let's bring in a 3-time Bassmaster winner, had a bridesmaid finish at the Bassmaster Classic from Maryland, Bryant Smith. At 32 pounds, 14 ounces to start the day. Needs 12-3 to get inside the cut, 22-13 to take the lead. Looking for 12-3 for the cut. 5 fish, 19 pounds, 2 ounces. With 52 pounds even, Brian Schmidt moves into third place currently. Get loud for Ranger Mercury Pro Brian Schmidt. 52 pounds even and sitting in third place. And the tough thing is that's a great day, but backstage we were talking quickly before weighing. It could have been a lot better day today.
Here's the deal. I had a little revenge on Santee this week. South Carolina, to be point blank, both tournaments went really well. But today, things happened, and it could have been a special, special day. The way I'm fishing, I don't think I could have got the bites with different equipment, so I'm not going to, hold my head too low. I got the bites, so I'm fishing good. They know where to run back into, and these fish don't get big for a reason. But really, really good week. I don't know if we're going to make it. We're going to be really, really close. Once again, we got a lot of grass in here, and I did my work all around grass this week on a missile baits, magic worm on a drop shot, and I caught a lot of fish on my Hayabusa little swim jig. So we'll see how it goes.
Keep my fingers crossed for you. Find out at the end of the weigh-in. Either way, another great tournament. Let's bring out the reigning and defending Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year, a title he has won twice from Rathdrum, Idaho, the prodigy, Brandon Paulinek. Started the day with 36 pounds and 3 ounces, needs 19.8 to take the lead. Look out, ladies and gentlemen, 5 fish all alive. Looking for 19 pounds, 8 ounces. 21 pounds, 11 ounces, 21-11. And with 57 pounds, 14 ounces, the prodigy is leading the Avco Bassmaster Elite at Santee Cooper Lakes. 57 pounds and 14 ounces leading this tournament, and you may have just made your first top 10 of 2023.
Gosh, I'd really need one. Today felt good. It finally kind of felt right. There were some moments that it didn't feel right, but overall I was like, man, finally things are starting to click a little bit. And I would love to get out there tomorrow. I felt like my bite was getting better and better today. I don't know what the weather will do, but we had a little bit more weight than I thought, which is good. So I feel like maybe the team might get some more cut ice cream.
So you get cut ice cream for every cut?
Every cut. Yeah, it's not just a once-time thing. Like, you get it for a top 50, a top 10, and a win.
So does the ice cream progressively get bigger? Like one scoop yesterday, 2 today. What is tomorrow?
Tiff and Kyle are a little iffy. I'm pretty much just a mini. I'll stick with the small minis.
Okay. All right. Well, go get your mini cup of ice cream. If we get to announce you in the top 10, we'll find out here shortly. Let's bring out a former Forest Wood Cup champion, a 2-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier from Clewiston, Florida, Scott Martin. 33 pounds and 3 ounces to start the day. 4 fish to add to that here today. Needs 12-11 to get inside the cut. Currently more to stay there. 11 pounds, 12 ounces. puts him in 15th place with 44 pounds and 15 ounces. Had the right numbers, just in the wrong order. 44 pounds, 15 ounces, and unfortunately not going to make the cut. But, man, this was a good one. And in this tournament specifically, when you look at the leaderboard, never mind the top 50, look at the anglers that have already been eliminated from this event. This one went really wrong for a lot of favorites.
Yeah, it did. You know, we're here kind of at the tail end of this whole spawn. That's why you're seeing guys catch them so many different ways. There's still a few guys catching them sight fishing, obviously. There's guys catching them on big swim baits. There's guys catching them on the offshore grass. So there's so many ways to catch them right now on Santee. I tell you, this lake is really going to do well in the next couple of years with all this grass in here. You guys are going to have a real awesome lake on your hands. If it's already a fantastic lake already, but it's really going to go through the roof with all this grass. So we'll do whatever you got to do to keep the grass in this lake, because coming from somebody at Lake Okeechobee, where we used to have tons of grass and we don't anymore, precious grass, it would get those big bass going. So keep it going, guys. I really appreciate all the support. Love all you guys so much. We'll see you.
We love having you on the Elite Series. I'll see you at Lay Lake. He is a two-time Bassmaster winner from Fort Worth, Texas, the Zaldangerous one, Chriszaldane. 36 pounds and 5 ounces as of this morning. 3 fish here today. Let's get him some Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year points. 6 pounds, 4 ounces. Moves him up to 17th place currently with 42.9. And a tough day today, Chris, but the first 2 days of this tournament went great for you, and some great points and a great payday.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I, 6 pounds. I had a 6.5 pounder yesterday on a big swim bait. I went and ran that program today, and something changed. Whether whether it was the wind direction change or the water level falling. Just glad to have the train back on the tracks. It hasn't been the swiftest start for me, but I just want to thank everyone for coming out. I know it's hot out there. You guys got your fans going. If you guys are hunters or fishermen, you need to check out the Clarendon Club over here. If you duck hunt, if you want to have a wedding out here in this beautiful country, check them out. Clarendon Club. Whitney and Trey are awesome. Stayed with them all week. Just awesome people. And thank you, South Carolina. Can't wait to come back. Thank you.
Congrats on a good one. We'll see you at Lay Lake. He's your day 2 leader, a 4-time Classic qualifier from Kentucky, a man more slick than an ugly stick, Matt Robertson. Had 49 pounds, 14 ounces as of this morning. Needs 8-1 to take the lead again. 2 fish today, 4 pounds, 6 ounces. He moves into 4th place with 54 pounds and 4 ounces. The thrill of victory and the agony of angling. It was tough watching you today, Matt, but if you get a shot, if you can slide in that top 10, we've definitely seen in this tournament, no lead is insurmountable.
Oh, no, going out there doing what we're doing, throwing the big baits in the top water, you're playing with fire, it can happen. But no doubt, I think the weather's going to set up right tomorrow, and we'll go throw the big baits all day, and if somebody in top 10 has a chance at cracking 30 tomorrow, it'd be me, I promise you that.
Love to see that. You think you can do it, ladies and gentlemen? They think you can do it. I'd love to see it go down. Any truth to the rumor that you totally laid off them today just to make this more dramatic and fireworks for Championship Sunday? Confirm or deny?
100% deny. I was going to lay it to them.
Well, hopefully he gets him tomorrow. Hopefully he slides into the top 10. Let's hear it for him, ladies and gentlemen. Keep the noise coming for a former Dakota Lithium Rookie of the Year from Alabama, Josh Strachner. Had 39 pounds and 7 ounces as of this morning. 5 fish to add to that here today. Looking for 18.8 to take the lead. 6.7 to get in the cut. 9 pounds, 5 ounces inside the cut right now. Unfortunately, just one spot of cushion in 9th place with 48 pounds, 12 ounces. But no matter what way this shakes out, this one was a victory.
Yeah, especially after last week. I had a tough tournament last week. So just being here today, I was very fortunate. I only caught them out of one little area the last couple of days. And I went there this morning for like 2 hours and never had a bite. And I said, the heck with it. I'm just going to go run around. I've made just about a whole lap around this upper lake. Scratched up 9 pounds, so looks like I'm going home, but I've had a heck of a time.
Great having you here, and we look forward to seeing you in your home state of Alabama for our next event. Let's bring out a 3-time U.S. Open champion, an 8-time Classic qualifier, Clifford Perch. Had 34 pounds and 6 ounces to start the day. 4 fish here today. Needs 11.9 to get inside the cut currently. More to stay there. 15 pounds, 2 ounces inside the cut in 8th place with 49 pounds and 8 ounces. Digging deep in that VMC weighing bag. Let's hear it for the Golden Ram, Clifford Perch. 49 pounds, 8 ounces, sitting in 8th place, and this one's going to be a great one. Regardless of whether you make top 10 or not, you got to be happy with this one.
Yeah, I stumbled a little bit the first day, and that when you do that on sight fishing derbies, you just don't do good. So I'm thankful. I still came back yesterday, had a good bag, and today I had fun. I really enjoyed fishing here. I really like this place. It's super hard. It looks easy with all these big bass, but it's super hard. I caught 4 fish today, or 4 keepers, and man, they're just not everywhere. I caught 2 off a willow tree, and I looked at 100 more willow trees and didn't find another one. So it's a neat place, man. There's some big old bass. So I was thankful. I was blessed to get that big one there, and I mainly been looking at them and visible fish and pitching at little holes in the grass with a cliffhanger. It's a new drop shot worm from Big Bite Baits and a fighting frog from Big Bite, and those were my main 2, and a wacky worm a little bit this week. So had fun. Want to say hi to my friends and family watching at home, and kind of head back west here pretty quick. But I really would like to fish tomorrow, but it's not going to happen, I don't think.
Congrats on a great tournament. We look forward to seeing you in Lay Lake if you don't make it into the top 10. He is a 2-time Elite Series champion, a former Bass Nation national champion from Connecticut, Paul Mueller. Had 41 pounds and 9 ounces at the start of the day today. Need 4 fish, needs 16.6 to take the lead, 7.3 to get inside the cut, 15 pounds, 8 ounces. He's in 2nd place with 57 pounds and an ounce, just 14 ounces short of the overall lead. 57.1, and we're going to weigh that one for Phoenix Boats. A big bass needs to be better than 7.3 to take it over for the day. 8.5 for the tournament. 7 pounds, 10 ounces, a brand new Phoenix Boats, a big bass. And man, watching you on live, you were pretty happy to catch that one, and with good reason, as we can see.
Yeah, for sure. It was a tough day. I don't think I had a fish till, 11 or 12? I mean, it was – but honestly, I stayed focused all day. I saw big fish, couldn't get them to bite, didn't get frustrated, but it was kind of funny before I caught that big fish, there was a bunch of people partying on the bank, and there was a country song, and it said, "The fish ain't biting." And I'm like, that's the only words I could hear. And I'm like, yeah, of course. I got 3 little fish, But then I caught that shortly after, and it saved my butt. So I'm thankful for that. There are fish I've seen – I have a fish that I've seen for 2 days, and it's bigger than that fish. And hopefully tomorrow I'll get to catch it, but we'll see what happens.
Can't wait to watch it go down on Bass Live. It was a lot of fun watching you today. He's a Bassmaster Open winner, an Elite Series rookie from Bonneville, Ontario, Canada, Cooper Gallant. 33 pounds, 14 ounces as of yesterday. Had a big comeback yesterday. 5 fish here today. Needs 14, 15 to get in the cut. Currently 5 fish, 10 pounds, 12 ounces. Moves into 20th place with 44 pounds and 10 ounces. And Coop, this was a good one that went so wrong for so many others.
Yeah, that's not as good as I wanted to do today, obviously, but I'm thankful for how this derby turned out. I had a terrible practice. I hunkered down in one area all 3 days and caught what I caught. But again, super thankful to be here. I know Mom's watching back home. All my friends and family, love you guys. And if it weren't for my sponsors and the support from all my friends and family, this wouldn't be possible. So thank you guys. It means the world. Thank you, B.A.S.S. And Dad, he's been filming all week. He's been holding that camera on the water, filming and documenting this whole Elite Series journey. And that'll be up on my YouTube channel shortly. It's called The Chase. And, yeah, week and a half off. Next event's Lay Lake. We got to catch them good there to keep the Rookie of the Year dream alive. And thanks, everyone, for coming out. Appreciate it big time, and we'll see you in a couple weeks.
Congrats on another good one. He's a 3-time Elite Series champion from Auburn, Alabama, Steve Kennedy. Had 40 pounds and an ounce as of this morning. 3 fish here today. Needs 8-12 to get inside the cut. 17-14 to take the lead. 3 fish, 12 pounds and an ounce. He moves into 6th place with 52 pounds and 2 ounces. 52 pounds and 2 ounces. Too short of his limit here today, but fingers crossed it's enough to sneak you into that top 10 and fish tomorrow.
We're back there comparing weights. It's going to be really, really close. I'm thinking I'm 11, but who knows? We could still be in it. Anyway, been having a blast here. It's a tough bite, but I'm getting to do what I like to do, catching some fish early on a swim bait, and I had 12 pounds this morning fairly early, so I made the decision to stay where I was and never caught another fish. So that was a mistake. If I get to go tomorrow, I'll go get me a couple early, I hope, fingers crossed, and then run down to that lower lake and do what I planned on doing when we came over here. So anyway, incredible place. Loved it. Love it.
We love having you here, and I really want you to make this top 10 because I don't know if you're aware, but you are $13,000 short of winning $2 million bass fishing, ladies and gentlemen. Let's hear it for him. 10th place plays $15,000, and that will make you a member of a very rare club as winning $2 million bass fishing.
That would be pretty incredible. Yeah, my wife shared that with me somewhere along the way. That's probably why I only caught 3 fish today. Yeah, that was it. But anyway, yeah, it's absolutely incredible. But it comes in one hand out the other. I got 2 kids and a wife. Yeah, exactly. And a 250 horsepower on the back of the boat that can burn through it in a hurry. So, but yeah, anyway.
Well, I hope you do. I hope you make it.
I'm getting heckled by my own wife here. What's that about? Oh yeah, the glide baits. Oh my God. Yeah.
How much do you spend on glide bait?
Thousands. Yeah, at one point I spent $10,000 after I won out in Clear Lake. I spent $10,000 in 1 week on swim baits back 15, 20 years ago. So there's a few of them left. Some of them just rotted because they hadn't used them. But yeah, I invested.
You're a sick man, but right now, watching all around the world, you just made partners happy because they turned to their spouse and said, see, I don't spend near that much.
Anyway, and I wish I had more. I've been babying 3 baits that I bought at the Classic a couple of weeks ago. So I've been, gluing them back together. I wish I bought more. They're pretty awesome.
All right, we'll go backstage. We'll find out how this all works out at the end. Let's bring out a 4-time Bassmaster winner, the back-to-back Bassmaster Classic champion from Maiden, North Carolina, Hank Cherry. 31 pounds and 11 ounces to start the day. He's got 5 fish, needs 17-13 to get inside the cut. 5 fish all alive, 19 pounds, 6 ounces in the cut currently in 9th place with 51 pounds and an ounce. 51 pounds and an ounce, and Hank Cherry moves into 9th place currently, and hopefully it holds on. But regardless, man, you got to be happy with the way this one went. A great tournament.
Yeah, it's always a good time when the family shows up. They're out there. They're right there. There's Christian. Remember, he wanted your job. Now he wants to be Mike Trout. So
Mike Trout makes more money. Your goals have gotten better.
No, it was a great day. Ran the Bass Cat. How they said, over the hills, down the river, through the woods, everywhere you could go. I had some hiccups this morning, but I regrouped, had a good day. Berkeley General, pretty much the bait of the week, mixed in the power jig. It's just, something about the trees. Everybody asks, the trees. They're not all created the same. It could be the ugliest looking tree, but it's what's underneath it that makes the difference. And any of those that are on those 2-foot flats that have that depression that are around them that are 3.5 foot deep, that's where those fish set up. Some of them spawn, some of them live there. If you just catch it the right way and hook them, that's the easy part. It's getting them strong suckers in that's the problem. But, like I said, I tried to burn those Dakota lithium batteries down to the ground. Stormy's here. He's at every tournament. They have been flawless the whole year, and I'm just really blessed after digging such a hole the first day, catching 9 pounds. So however it turns out, I'm happy.
Great comeback and another great finish. Look forward to seeing you. He's a Bassmaster Classic qualifier, recently won a Bassmaster kayak event from Millville, New Jersey, GDP, Greg Palma. Had 28 pounds and 4 ounces as of this morning. 5 fish to add to that here today. 15 pounds, 15 ounces. He moves into 23rd place at the halfway point of our semifinal Saturday weigh-in with 44 pounds and 3 ounces. And that I drill a gorilla right there. We're going to have to weigh. Phoenix Boats, Big Bass needs to be better than 7:10 for the day, 8:5 for the tournament. 7 pounds, 2 ounces, so it's not going to take that over, but man, a welcome addition to the limit and a good payday, and we're going to have to pay you to leave, so that's a good thing.
Yeah, no, it's definitely a good thing. It was a good day. You know, Santee Cooper Lakes has got it going on, man. You know, the sun comes out, these fish really bite. I caught a ton of fish today. I got lucky, got that one big one. Lost a few good ones, but, you know, it was still a good week. I got some people I got to thank. I got to thank Dakota Lithium. You know, this week I ran that thing hard bed fishing. I kept that thing on high 24/7. Never had a problem. I got to thank my guys at Susquehanna Fishing Tackle, Mike and George. You guys rock. You guys always got my back. Love you guys. Superior Walls, Northeast Precast, all you guys. And I cannot wait to go home and see my wife and my child. Man, it's been a long time, and I'm ready to get back home. So,
drive safe. Enjoy a little downtime with the family, and we'll see you in a couple of weeks. He's the 2012 PAA Angler of the Year, the pride of Winchester, Tennessee, Mr. Phoenix Boats, Gary Klaus. 32 pounds and 2 ounces coming in today. He's got 5 fish here today. Let's get him up that leaderboard. 5 fish here on semifinal Saturday. 13 pounds, 3 ounces. Gives you 45 pounds and 5 ounces. And Gary Klaus moves into 16th place currently. So another great payday on the Bassmaster Elite Series for Gary Klaus. 45 pounds and 5 ounces. And Gary, this one was a tough one for a lot of our field. When you look at the list of names that have already gone home, I mean, you got to be pretty proud to be standing here in the top 50 this week.
Yeah, I was happy to make the cut. You know, I just told myself before the tournament started that I'm going to keep it simple, put myself in a historically good area of the lake, and just put on a lackey wear and go down the bank. If you see something shiny, go after it, and kept it simple. Didn't burn a lot of gas. Tried to maximize my time fishing, and I think that was probably. Sometimes I get spun out a little bit and run all over the place and don't get anything accomplished. I tried not to do that this time, so it worked out pretty good. So I'm pretty pleased, and thanks to the nice crowd. Thank y'all for coming out very much.
Thank you, and always great to have you here. Congrats on a good one.
Yeah, I do. I want to thank the folks back at Phoenix. You know, they built a great boat and keep me out here on the road. I appreciate the whole crew very much.
We appreciate you for everything you do for this industry. We look forward to seeing you the next one. Let's bring out a former Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year, a 2-time Bassmaster winner from Newcomers Town. No, from here he is, the amazing fighter, man, Seth Fighter. I introduced you from 7 different towns. None of them you live in. He's from Newmarket, Minnesota. Sometimes my brain malfunctions. 13 pounds, 10 ounces. Puts him in 26th place with 42 pounds, 7 ounces. The good news is no matter how I say it, we're going to spell your name right on the check. And Seth Fighter, another good finish here on semifinal Saturday payday on the Bassmaster Elite Series, 42 pounds and 7 ounces. And you'll be able to make the quick trip back to Newmarket, Minnesota, where you live.
Yeah, I'm excited about it. I'm going to take my 5-year-old turkey hunting as soon as I get home. Hopefully kill a big gobbler with her. And, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. She's jacked up, so as soon as I get off this stage, I'm heading north.
Safe travels, and congrats on a good one. We'll see you at Lay Lake, and good luck hunting. He's an 8-time FLW winner, a 2-time Bassmaster winner from DeBerry, Florida, John Cox. 30 pounds and 7 ounces as of this morning. 5 fish to add to that here today. Hot off a top 10 last week. 14 pounds, 9 ounces. He moves into 20th place with 45 pounds even. 45 pounds even, and John Cox moves into 20th place currently. £45 even, so John Cox moves into 20th place. You made a top 10 last week. A good finish here again this week. So the South Carolina swing's been pretty good for you, John.
Oh, yeah. I mean, today was the realization of it, how bad it could have went, and so I'm thrilled to make it today, get to go today. And, man, this place is awesome. Hope we get to come back. And, Yeah, I'm going to head through the night. I'm going to pick my wife up in Atlanta, and we're going to drive to Lake of the Ozark and start practicing for another tournament tomorrow. So.
Awesome. Well, good luck there, and we'll see you at Lay Lake a week after that. A former Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year, a two-time FLW Tour winner from Alabama, Scott Canterbury. 31 pounds and 7 ounces as of this morning. 5 fish to add to that here today. 5 fish here on semifinal Saturday. Canterbury with 16 pounds even moves into 14th place with 47 pounds and 7 ounces. Another good finish for the Skeeter Yamaha Pro from Alabama. Get loud for Scott Canterbury. 47 pounds and 7 ounces. And as I said, another good finish for you. And you got to be happy with the way this one worked out.
Yeah, it was good. You know, it was a really tough practice for me, but fish bit a little bit better than I was really expecting it to be. This is one of my favorite places to come fish. Hopefully we'll come back. Clarendon County always does us good. And, I mean, if you haven't been here, I mean, this is just like if you go up in the swamp or down in this cypress trees, this is a place just like Okeechobee. It's one of a kind. If you hadn't been here fishing, come to Clarendon County and give it a shot. I ran that Skeeter Yamaha all over this place, off both lakes this week. Burned a bunch of gas, and I got to bend those Canterbury fishing rods a little bit, but it wasn't great. But I did catch a few, and glad to have some good points.
Congrats on another good one. Safe travels. We'll see you at the next event. He's a 3-time Bassmaster winner, a 6-time Classic qualifier from Paducah, Kentucky, Mark Menendez. 31 pounds and 5 ounces, and oh boy, somebody went to the Piggly Wiggly and came back with a whole sack full, ladies and gentlemen. He needs 18-10 to get inside the cut, 26-10 to take the lead. 27 pounds, 13 ounces, 27-13. He rockets all the way up to the lead with 59 pounds and 2 ounces with a brand new VMC Monster Bag of the Day. There is your brand new leader, Mark Menendez. 59 pounds, 2 ounces. He weighs in the second biggest bag of the tournament with 27-13. Going to weigh that one for Phoenix Boats Big Bass. He's even better than 7-10 today. 8-5 for the tournament. 6 pounds, 7 ounces. So you're not going to take over Phoenix Boats Big Bass. But the second biggest bag of the tournament you just weighed in. And you, unless something crazy happens, you're sticking around with us on Championship Sunday, Mark Menendez. What position were you in when you left this morning?
34th.
You are now leading this tournament. Wow, what a fishery.
That's crazy. You know, yesterday, David, was probably one of the worst days of execution I've had in eons. Eons, David. It was terrible. At 1 o'clock, I had one fish, and I scrambled around, and I ended up with 9-7 to get here today. And today, it was as smooth as ice cream. It was just steady, Eddie, getting a good bite, getting another good bite, and just working on it. And it was a heck of a good day, I tell you what. I was hoping it was going to slide in there and get real dirty on us, but nevertheless, it's still a great day of fishing. And got one more day left, I hope, and we'll see. It'll be great tomorrow because it's a free day. It's an absolute free day. I got a total of about 6 bites in practice here today. First 3 days. The first day I got a bite. The second day I got a bite. And the third day I got 3 or 4 bites. And to do this, coming into the first day of the event, I would have said, you know, shoot me, take me away, whatever it takes. I would have never dreamt. So I'm thrilled. Excuse me. I want to say thank you to Clark Winlet. Clark shared some Strike King baits with me before the day yesterday, and it was really critical. I was down to a few, and those got me through. But I do have plenty to fish tomorrow.
Are you going to tell me which particular bait he shared with you?
I'll tell you tomorrow. It's not a big deal. The way I'm fishing, it's in my comfort zone. It's big line and big stick, you know, so you can figure pretty much what I'm doing with that. But there's something about this bait that I've had numerous 20-pound bags on in other places, and those big fish just really seem to like this darn thing.
I kind of don't believe you because you said it wasn't a big deal, but if it wasn't a big deal, you'd tell me, right?
Well, David, I would, but, you know, we still got a whole bunch of people back here to weigh. There's some ugly bags back there. Just grateful to catch what I caught today, and if we get a chance to catch him again tomorrow, I promise if he bites, I'll swing on him.
And you promise you'll tell me tomorrow, right?
Absolutely.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for your tournament leader, Mark Menendez. Wow. His second season on the Bassmaster Elite Series from Alabama. Get loud for Joseph Webster. 30 pounds and 3 ounces at the start of the day today. 5 fish to add to that. Had the unenviable task of following that monster sack by Mark Menendez. 5 fish here today. 12 pounds, 4 ounces. Gives you 42 pounds, 7 ounces. Puts you in 29th place. A respectable day. But Mark Menendez made it look a little less respectable, unfortunately.
Well, that was a good sack of fish, wasn't it? I mean, I ain't run across nothing like that all week, but, thank God for a 20-pound sack the first day. It's kind of just breezed me through this thing a little bit, and, it's been a good tournament. I needed the points really bad because I struggled the first 2 events, but, we kind of got it back on track, headed to lay, and I think it's going to be a good another week in about a week or so.
Looking forward to seeing you fish at your home state. Going to be a fun tournament. He is the only Canadian with multiple Bassmaster wins. Your reigning and defending classic champion, the great Canadian snow leopard, Jeff Gustafson. 30 pounds and 14 ounces as of this morning. 4 fish here today. 4 fish. 10 pounds, 13 ounces, puts you in 32nd place with 41.11, and you survived this one as we talked this morning.
Yeah, I know it was a tough fish out there. Obviously it's an amazing body of water, probably more big bass than anywhere we're going to go this year. But it was fishing a little bit tough this week, and for me anyway. So yeah, survived the last couple days and tried to make it happen today. But yeah, caught 4. So.
Good paycheck. Do you have time to go home in between this event?
No, we're actually my wife and I are gonna go hang out in Charleston for a few days. We go to Lay Lake next week in Alabama, so we're gonna hang out in South Carolina, enjoy this nice weather, and maybe, I don't know, if anyone has any ideas, let us know what's fun to do around here.
Let him know, ladies and gentlemen. He's gonna be hanging out. He's a 3-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier, the Prince of Palatka, Cliff Prince. 27 pounds and 14 ounces as of this morning. 5 fish here today. Looks like a good day. Going to earn him some points here today. He was the bubble boy, went out in 50th, 17 pounds, 3 ounces, all the way to 20th place with 45 pounds, 11 ounces. And that's how you make up points on semifinal Saturday. From 50th to 20th, ladies and gentlemen, 45 pounds and an ounce. And, man, that is a clutch move today. And as the season moves on, it's going to be one of the days you look back and say, man, it went right that day, and I earned a bunch of points.
Yeah, it did. I mean, I knew that I was in 50th, so it wasn't going to cost me anything. So I just put every big bait that I had on and threw it all day, and it worked out.
Great tournament, and Lay Lake ahead. Do you get to go home in between? Little rest?
Oh, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. My wife and them, they're here somewhere. But, yeah, I'm ready to go home and rest up a little bit and get ready for Lay Lake.
Safe travels. We'll see you in a couple weeks in Alabama. He's a 2-time FLW Tour winner, a 4-time Classic qualifier from Shelby, North Carolina. Team Toyota's Matt Airy. Had 29 pounds, 6 ounces yesterday. 5 fish to add to that here today. 29.6 yesterday, 5 fish today, 15 pounds, 3 ounces, moves up to 28th place with 44 pounds and 9 ounces. In 28th place with 44.9. $44 pounds, 9 ounces, sitting in 28th place, and another good semifinal Saturday for you.
Yeah, no complaints. You know, we try to move up on day 3. That's the goal. It came in 43rd place. I think we'll make up some points because at the end of the year, you know how valuable those AOY points can be. But shout out to Whitney and Trey Phillips at the Clarendon Club. Their hospitality was unmatched this week, and thanks again for the for the accommodations and great food and stuff last night too. So hey to my girls, Emily, Reese, Ren. I'm hitting the road here shortly, and a 3-hour trip to Shelby, and I will be there as fast as I can.
Safe travels home. Enjoy a little downtime with the family. He's a former Classic champion, a former Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year. From Pittsgrove, New Jersey, go Ike for Mike Iaconelli. 28 pounds and 11 ounces. Mike Iaconelli came into this event in the top 10 for Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year points, and this is going to help him once again. Another 50 cut, 15 pounds, 3 ounces. He moves into 30th place with 43 pounds and 14 ounces. From one Toyota Pro to another, both leaving here with some pretty good dough. 43 pounds, 14 ounces. And Ike, I love having you here on the weekend.
Feels good. What a bad season it was last year, and I've sort of just fished my way out of it. I've been asked a lot, how do you get out of a slump? And the best way to do it is just keep fishing. The other thing is the mindset. Having a different mindset this year. I talked about it yesterday. Coming in this year saying, I want to make top 50 cuts. Not try to win, but try to make top 50 cuts. That's helped. And learning to trust your instinct. I'll tell you a quick story what happened today. I had a couple this morning, then I went like 5 hours without a bite. And, man, I'm like, I got to get out of here. But the whole time I kept thinking I need to stay. I went all the way across the lake. Took me 20, 30 minutes to get over there. I shut down. I made a cast. I looked around. I said, this isn't right. I went all the way back another 20 or 30 minutes to where I left, and I caught 2 big ones, another one called. So those voices, you have to learn to trust them. Last year, I didn't trust my voices. This year, I'm trusting myself, trusting my instincts. It feels good.
Feels good, and it looks good to have you here every single weekend. Keep it rolling. Our next angler, a former Classic qualifier from Alabama, Justin Hamner. Had a big rally yesterday to get right back in this tournament. 30 pounds and 2 ounces. 5 fish here today. Want to remind everybody we'll bring out our top 10 at the very end of this weigh-in. 17 pounds, 4 ounces. He moves into 16th place with 47 pounds and 6 ounces. And Justin Hamner salvages a good event after a tough first day here on Santee Cooper Lakes. 47 pounds and 6 ounces, and man, yesterday and today you did your job. Day one a little tougher for you, but man, you showed how good of an angler you are by righting the ship in the second and third day.
Absolutely, yeah, that felt good. The biggest thing is I just went and did what I was confident doing. I put that Yozuri jerkbait in my hand, went out here and live scoped some brush piles, and these past 2 days was fun. Yeah, I don't know what I was doing on that first day, but I thought today was going to be a little rough. I didn't have my batteries plugged in last night. Get out there and, but thank goodness I got them X2 batteries, lasted all day. I'm ready to go home, see my wife and little girl. And we got Lele next, so that's my home pounding.
Why didn't you plug your batteries in?
Patrick Walters.
It's his fault?
Yes, everything is.
Okay, thanks. Good to know. See you at the next one. Here's a 2-time Classic qualifier from Texas, Brad Watley. Brad Watley had 31 pounds, 15 ounces as of this morning. 3 fish to add to that here today. 3 fish here on semifinal Saturday. 7 pounds, 9 ounces gives him 39 pounds, 8 ounces. And anytime you're here on day 3, you've done your job this week.
Yeah, I mean, I did the job, I guess, a little bit. I sucked pretty bad today, though. I don't know. At least I didn't suck, I guess. I picked the right day to suck on, So, anyway, I don't know. I just didn't get any bites today. I mean, it's fishing. That's the way it goes. I'm glad I made it here to Saturday. But I'm going to head home for a couple of days, Texas, see the wife and kids, and then get ready for lay.
Safe travels. We'll see you in Alabama. He's a 2-time Bassmaster winner, 1 in the Opens and 1 in the Bassmaster Elite Series. From Wisconsin, Caleb Kufal. 32 pounds, 11 ounces, finished second in this event last year and joined the Bassmaster Century Club. 3 fish here today. 7 pounds, 11 ounces gives you 40 pounds and 6 ounces. You move into 37th place, and another good finish here. Santee Cooper Lakes was good to you once again.
Yeah, it was all right. I didn't really connect with anything this week, like last year, but, it was a fun week. I love Santee Cooper Lakes. just a phenomenal fishery, especially for those big ones. So, hopefully come back again sometime soon and headed to Alabama.
Safe travels. Look forward to seeing you there. Let's bring out a two-time Elite Series champion, a former Dakota Lithium Rookie of the Year from New York, Jamie the Hammer Hartman. Had 30 pounds and 14 ounces to start the day. 3 fish to add to that here today. £30, 14 ounces as of this morning. 3 fish here on semifinal Saturday. 14 pounds, 8 ounces. So if you're going to catch 3, he caught 3 good ones, ladies and gentlemen. 14 pounds, 8 ounces puts him in 19th place with 45 pounds, 6 ounces. Let's hear it for Nitro Mercury Pro, Jamie Hartman. £45 pounds and 6 ounces. And a good finish here this week. I know you never want to be short of your limit, but, man, that was kind of the story of this tournament for a lot of anglers. And the good news is short of your limit here today, but you're not going to miss the paycheck line.
No, I'm not. I'm actually going to wait for it. So, oh, man, I burnt my fish the first 2 days, so I struggled today really, really, really bad. I had 1 fish by 1:30, and I decided to make a move. I was sharing water with Menendez, and I never seen Menendez today. So he got smart quick, and he abandoned that area, and that's what I should have done and started over. And, man, I ended up at 1:30. I left and drove, half an hour, and then I catch a 6 and a 5.5, and I just ran out of time. So, but I ended up with 14 pounds of 3 fish and salvaged everything, and it was just so tedious out there for me. Caught them all on a little Bass Pro Shops drop shot worm and fairy one the whole entire time with a 1/4 ounce weight. Put it in their face, and eventually they ate it. So I'll take it.
Good one. Another good payday. We look forward to seeing you at Lay Lake. Let's bring out another former Dakota Lithium Rookie of the Year. He's an Elite Series champion from Wisconsin, Jay Shakurat. He is the reigning Dakota Lithium Rookie of the Year. Set the all-time winning weight of smallmouth bass with 102 pounds, 9 ounces last year. Had 13 pounds, 3 ounces today. Puts him in 33rd place with 43 pounds and 8 ounces. 43 pounds and 8 ounces. And going to call an end to your tournament, but, man, a good one here to make it to semifinal Saturday.
Very happy with the day. My primary game plan in this tournament was to sight fish the first 2 days. It worked out today. It was not going on that. I tried really hard to get it going, but it was not going. Pulled the plug, ran down to the Rocks Island area, was trying to weave my way through all the crazy stumps and take this so-called shortcut down there and do all that deal. But we ended up making it back there, and we caught 13 pounds, and I'm happy with this tournament and ready for Lay Lake.
Looking forward to seeing you there. Safe travels, and congrats on another good one. Let's bring out an Elite Series rookie from Tennessee, Cole Sands. 29 pounds even at the start of the day. 3 fish here today. Three fish here today for 6 pounds, 7 ounces. Give you 35.7, and the wheels are going to fall off. This is the day to have it happen because you're guaranteed a paycheck.
Yeah, and I kind of expected that could be a possibility going into today. I was catching my fish upriver in the stump hole, pushing that Nitro Z21 XL further back than some canoes have ever been. And had a really fun week. I just didn't think I could make the top 10 up there, so I stayed down here all day. Sight fish, lost 2 really big ones, but that's fishing. Super blessed, man. God is good. Can't wait to get to the next one.
Safe travels. We'll see you in Lay Lake, Alabama. He is a former Elite Series champion, a 4-time Classic qualifier from Arkansas, Stetson Blaylock. Stetson Blaylock had 30 pounds and 11 ounces at the start of the day. 5 fish to add to that here today. £30 pounds and 11 ounces after 2 days. Day 3, 14 pounds, 7 ounces. He moves into 22nd place with 45 pounds and 2 ounces. $45 pounds and 2 ounces. He moves into 22nd place, and some great points and a great payday.
Yeah, this 4 cuts in a row. It's always the goal is to make day 3. Today was another challenging day. I had a couple fish this week that I would really like to have another opportunity at. Today I lost another 4 or 5 pounder, but that's fishing and good tournament, good points. Keep the train rolling.
Keep it rolling. Safe travels. Enjoy a week off, and we'll see you in Alabama. He is a 2-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier, former Bass Nation national champion from Wisconsin, Pat Schlopper. 30 pounds and 5 ounces as of this morning. 3 fish to add to that here today. 13 pounds, 2 ounces. He moves into 35th place with 43 pounds and 7 ounces. $43 pounds and 7 ounces. Going to weigh that for Phoenix Boats Big Bass. Needs to be better than 710 for the day, 8.5 for the tournament. 6 pounds, 15 ounces. Not going to do that, but you move into 35th place. And Brandon Paulinek has cut ice cream, but you have cut beers. You said you got 2 beers last night, so now that you got a pretty good payday, do you get 2 again tonight?
Well, I actually only just had 1 real big one last night, so I'll probably get the same thing for tonight. Yeah, I don't know. 3 fish is all I could muster today, but 2 of them are real good ones, so I can't complain. So I'm going to go to Gunnersville for the week in between, this and Lay Lake and just try to have some fun.
All right. Enjoy that big beer. We'll see you at Lay Lake. He won the first Elite Series event of the season from Raceland, Louisiana, Tyler Rivette. 27 pounds and 15 ounces in a great season he is having, battling it out for every single point in the Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year race. 5 fish today for 15 pounds, 3 ounces. With 43 pounds, 2 ounces, Tyler Rivette moves into 36th place currently. And a big head like that is a reason why his season has continued. Going to get a weight on this fish. He says he knows it isn't big enough, but he wants a weight. And he allowed that because he's Tyler Rivette. 5 pounds, 12 ounces. And is that what you thought?
That's what I thought.
Well, why did you make us wait?
I just want to prove that I was right.
Okay. Well, is there a bet with somebody?
No, it was just me.
Okay. Well, happy with this week?
I am, especially to squeeze in yesterday and to get in here. It's the same deal as last year. I've just snuck in last year and the same deal, same place. So I fished the same exact waters, and I guess it works to get the cuts here, and that's all I want. I'd love a top 10 again. That's awesome. They're catching them, and I was just behind the bite this week. So, I'm ready to go to the next one and try to keep that cut train going. It's fun. I thought I was going to miss it this week, and I'm glad I bounced back, mainly because my girlfriend and my family, they're always behind me. They're telling me, don't worry about that day. You got tomorrow, and tomorrow was an awesome day. So today was a great day as well. I'm pumped to be here. This is a fun lake. I think we hit it at a bad time with that post-funk, that spawn funk, and I love coming shallow water cypress trees. It's like my house, So I just want to thank everybody, Excite Baits, Hook, Dakota Lithium. If y'all not here, go check out the batteries. I haven't charged my batteries all week. I just mainly forget. So they work all week. I can stay on 100 miles an hour, and they're good. So I'll see y'all at Lay Lake.
Looking forward to seeing you there. Safe travels. Let's bring an Elite Series rookie from Wisconsin. Had a big first day. Kyle Norsetter. 32 pounds and 4 ounces. Unfortunately, just 1 fish here today. 1 fish here on semifinal Saturday for 2 pounds, 12 ounces. Puts him in 47th place with 35 pounds even. And day number 1, big day number 1. But unfortunately, things got tougher on you. But that day number 1 carried you through to a great payday and some great points this week.
Yeah, day number 1 definitely did. Yesterday, losing fish hurt really bad, really kicks me today. Today I had 2 bites, and the other one clearly didn't measure. But we'll go from there. We got Lay Lake, first cut. Thank you, Santee Cooper. Thank you to all the fans. Give a shout-out to all my sponsors. Chatty Boys for just rolling with me for the last 2 weeks. Thank you, appreciate it. Laura, Amber, and Harper. And fans are great, Bass is great, and looking forward to get out there on the water at Lay Lake and get a shot at another cut.
Love having you here on the Elite Series. Keep it rolling. He's a four-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier from North Carolina, the Baby Shark, Shane LaHue. He gives the one finger handoff, not a good sign. 31 pounds, 14 ounces coming in today. 3 fish today for 4 pounds at 9 ounces. And unfortunately, this week you today caught the baby sharks.
Yeah, the baby shark hit's a little different when you weigh in that, and not in a good way. But no, I had a fun first 2 days on Santee Cooper. I mean, I stayed in Lake Marion and skipped to Berkeley. Max sent General around baby bass and green pumpkin, throwing a Fantasista X spinning rod and a Revo MGX spinning reel. So today I just ran around a little too much. I tried to find something, then just never stumbled on anything. But we're having a good year, so as soon as I step off the stage, that's going to be the end of that day, and we're going to forget about it, move on to Lay Lake, and get back on the grind there. And hopefully, I lost a few AOI points today, but that's all right. We'll get them back at Lay Lake.
Looking forward to seeing you there. Safe travels. Enjoy a week off. Our next angler is the defending champion in this very event, Elite Series champion from Georgia, Drew Cook. He cooked the competition here last year. Started the day with 39 pounds and 9 ounces. 5 fish here today. Needs 11.8 to get inside the cut. 19.10 to take the lead. 23 pounds, 4 ounces. 23.4. And once again, he cooks the competition. Drew Cook is your tournament leader at the Avco Bassmaster Elite at Santee Cooper Lakes. Boom shakalaka, giant bass. Needs to be better than 7:10 to take over Phoenix Boat's big bass of the day. 7 pounds, 2 ounces, not going to do that. But, man, you rallied at the exact right time, and you are going to put yourself in a unique position. It is so rare to see an angler defend their title on the very body of water, and not just defend it, but a whole month later than what you did it last time. So for 2 weeks, we have heard that the sight bite is over, that the Drews are going to run out of fish. You're 5 fish away from another Elite Series title, and at this point, anything can happen.
It ain't over until I say it's over. There's 5 left out there, I know. But they're few and far between. I did a whole lot of trolling today, and don't really have a whole lot to go to tomorrow. I was fortunate enough to find a 5 and a 7 today. But, I love this place. If I was to win again, I think we'd have to move here, honestly. But my wife and little boy are here. I'm looking forward to it. I'm probably going to have to change it up if we go tomorrow. The weather, obviously not going to be able to sight fish. But, this week I've been pretty much in the same area. I've pretty much had the exact same rods, the exact same baits, plus a quarantine crawl from Big Bite. But the quarantine crawl and the fighting frog, that's been my 2 go-getters this week and last week. And I was hoping we were going to get to do it at Lay too, but I think it's rained a little too much for that. But, oh well, we're going to have a shot to win again on the final day, and that's all I can ask for.
Love to see it happen for you. Congrats on a great week. Bring him out in just a few minutes with our top 10. Let's bring out a 2-time Elite Series champion, your current leader in Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year points from Greenwood, South Carolina, the COBB, Brandon Cobb. What a season he is having. 45 pounds and 15 ounces at the start of the day today. Needs 5.12 to make the cut. Not a problem. Needs 16.15 to take the lead. 21 pounds, 8 ounces. And just like that, a brand new leader with 67 pounds and 7 ounces. The COBB is your tournament leader. What a season he is having. Came into this event with the lead in Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year points. And I believe he's going to leave here with that lead too, ladies and gentlemen. Going to weigh this for Phoenix Boat's Big Bass. He's currently leading Phoenix Boat Big Bass of the Year. A 6.5 here today. Not going to take that over, but as I said, still leading Phoenix Boat's Big Bass of the Year, which is a $10,000 bonus. Leading Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year, which is a $1,000 weekly bonus, but $100,000. And you're going to be fishing for $100,000 tomorrow as part of our top 10 again here this week. It's been a pretty incredible season.
Yeah, it's been more than I could ever imagine. I've since this is my 10th year fishing professionally, and never had a start like this in my entire career. Everything's going right, and when you get on a streak, you got to keep riding it because that's the way it goes. And then you get on bad ones just like you get on good ones. So I'm enjoying every minute of it, and it's a grind out here on Santee Cooper Lakes, but it's big ones. I mean, I had those 2 giants today. I had 7 bites, 8 bites actually, because I lost one. Had 7 bites, ended up with 21.8. Every day I think I'm out of fish, and then I end up getting 2 or 3 big bites. So get to go again tomorrow. Hopefully there's at least 5 big bites left to catch because it's going to take a big bag to win.
I got to ask you a question that's unrelated to fishing, but we were talking in the media trailer today, and I saw this hat is getting to be less red and more pink. But I looked at the beginning of the season. Is this like a lucky hat that is faded, or what? Is this a comeback hat? What is happening here?
So pretty much since I've been fishing professionally, I've wore this red Zoom hat. And about 5 years ago, Zoom sent me the last box of these hats. They don't make them anymore. I had about 40 of them. And once they turn pink, it usually makes it about, 4 or 5 tournaments. I retire them, put them on the wall, and get a brand new red one. But this one seems to be good luck, so I'm probably going to wear it for a little while.
Yeah, I would stick that around, and I'd also get security because other anglers are going to start stealing that hat from you. Before you leave the stage, you're going to get our weekly bonus, Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year. Weekly bonus, $1,000 bonus check for that. And then we'll send you backstage for a few minutes, and then we'll bring you back out here with our top 10 intros. Our next angler, a 4-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier, 8 Bassmaster top 10s from Colgate, Oklahoma, Luke Palmer. Oh boy, a big day here today. Had 44 pounds, 12 ounces. Finished 4th here last year. Looking for 22-12 to take the lead. 26 pounds, 3 ounces, 26.3, and with 70 pounds, 15 ounces, Luke Palmer is leading the Avco Bassmaster Elite at Santee Cooper Lakes. Double guns loaded, bang, bang. Luke Palmer shoots out the lights here on semifinal Saturday, and he is leading this event and 5 fish away from an Elite Series title. You have been so close so many times, Luke. You have literally been fantasy fishing gold. I mean, you don't make anything for that, but a lot of people around the world thank you for their fantasy fishing points because you are an incredibly consistent tournament. But, man, you have been close so many times. You're 5 fish away from a lifetime goal. How do you feel?
Well, you said it like that. It sounds pretty good, doesn't it? No, this has just been a week. I mean, things that finally went right. I mean, everything has. Camera guy, me and him had a blast today. My marshals, I've had a blast with this week. It's been a fun week. You know, even whenever you're struggling, it's just one flip away here. And I've been flipping a lot this week. I've got to put them Falcons to work, and I've got to do it my way and got to enjoy it. And today I had to change up a little bit today and do some things I don't really care to, but it worked out, and it's been fun, man. It's one of the deals. I had never led one. You know, I never have. I've been close. Bill Lowen, he didn't let me my rookie year. He weighed in right before me and put me in 2nd place, which is day 2, so it didn't matter. But it dang sure feels good. I'm not going to lie about that.
5 fish away from a lifetime goal. When you're not at these Elite Series events, you help run a hardware store in Colgate, Oklahoma. If you win this title and $100,000 tomorrow, what kind of party or deals will we see at the hardware store come this week?
It might be shut down for a day or 2. Heck, they might show up and have a good party for it. I don't know, man. This has been a special week so far. I mean, it's been special. The YouTube is going to be awesome this week. I can guarantee you. Aaron puts together a hell of a deal for me, and it's Luke Palmer Fishing, by the way, if you want to check it out. But it's going to be fun. I've got to crack them as hard as I could this week, and it sounds like tomorrow I'm going to be glad I'm going to be in a Phoenix and wearing that hook rain suit because. Sounds like it's going to be a little windy, but we're going to go have a good time regardless.
Going to be fun shootout to watch go down. Let's hear it for your tournament leader, Luke Palmer, ladies and gentlemen. And with that, it concludes our semifinal Saturday weigh-in. And then I promise you all weigh-in long that we are going to bring out our top 10. Are you ready to meet your top 10, ladies and gentlemen? We started with 104 anglers. 50 went out today, and only 10 remain. One more time, South Carolina, are you ready? This is stop 4 of 2023, the Avco Bassmaster Elite at Santee Cooper Lakes. Only 10 anglers remain. In just one day, a brand new Elite Series champion will be crowned right here. And let's meet our top 10. He is an 11-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier. He is a 3-time Elite Series champion, the former heavyweight champion of professional bass fishing, a 2-time member of the Bassmaster Century Club. He just passed $2 million in Bassmaster earnings from Auburn, Alabama, Steve Kennedy. He's a Bassmaster Open winner. He is a 4-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier. He led the first day last week, led the first 2 days this week. He slid into the top 10, and as we've learned, anything can happen. A man more slick than an ugly stick from Kentucky, Matt Robertson. Only 4 events into his Elite Series rookie season. He is a highly touted rookie from the West Coast. Last week, he got so close, finished in 12th place. Not anymore. His first top 10 on the Bassmaster Elite Series, all the way from the West Coast. Get loud for Bryant Smith. He's a 4-time Bassmaster winner. He is a former Dakota Lithium Rookie of the Year. He is a 7-time Classic qualifier from North Prince George, Virginia, Jacob Peraznik. He is a former Bass Nation National Champion, a 2-time Bassmaster Elite Series champion, holds the all-time record for the biggest weight ever weighed in Bassmaster Classic competition. From Connecticut, get loud for Paul Mueller. He is a 12-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier, a former Bass Nation National Champion, a 6-time Bassmaster winner, a 2-time Angler of the Year. He is the reigning and defending Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year from Rathdrum, Idaho, the prodigy, Brandon Paulinek. What a day he had today. Weighed in the second biggest bag of this tournament, a VMC Monster Bag of the Day. He is a 3-time Bassmaster winner, a 6-time Classic qualifier from Paducah, Kentucky, Mark Menendez. This is his 3rd top 10 this year. You guys know him. You love him. He cooked the competition here last year, making him an Elite Series champion. He is also a member of the Bassmaster Century Club. Also a former Dakota Lithium Rookie of the Year, trying to do something so rare and go back-to-back on the very same body of water. Get loud for Drew Cook. He is your current leader in Phoenix Boat's Big Bass of the Year. He is your current leader in Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year points. He is a 2-time Elite Series champion, a 4-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier from Greenwood, South Carolina, the COBB, Brandon Cobb. He has been fantasy fishing gold since the first day he joined the Bassmaster Elite Series, an incredibly consistent career. He is a 4-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier. He is 5 fish away from a lifetime dream. A calm, cool cat from Colgate, Oklahoma, Luke Palmer. We started with 104, only 50 went out today, and only 10 remain. This time tomorrow there will be one. That one will be the 4th Elite Series champion of 2023. One more time, South Carolina, let's hear it for your top 10 at the Avco Bassmaster Elite on Santee Cooper Lakes.